this a little bit. Let's see. Oh, it might not let me change it. Yeah, once I'm on. Sorry about that. Let me see. Let me try to. Nope. Okay. Okay, I won't worry about that. It's see. There we are. I'm back live just on YouTube because I've been StreamYard is not doing what I want it to do, so I'm just back here in the same location. All right, there we are. There we go. And I want to thank Team Replay. If Team Replay comes in, I appreciate you. See if I can add any comments. Or what I also do is pull you up in a live chat. All right, thank you for joining Sandra P's Gen Xtra. And you see what the topic is. I'm speaking about Megan Thee Stallion. I wanted to read to you, show you her actual. She put out a statement on TikTok, and I feel like Megan has every right to defend herself. What she's been going through is a lot, a lot. Okay, we know that she got. I'll just say it. She got shot. Tory Lanez was convicted of shooting her. Okay, and for some reason, there are people that still don't want to believe it. Even though he was convicted by a jury of his peers, he had every opportunity to go before the court and to state his case, to speak, and he decided not to do so. And you're innocent until proven guilty. No one has to take the stand if they don't want to, but after you've been convicted, don't come back crying. And what this person has done, what is despicable, is that he likes to pay people and enlist people on his behalf to go out and to harass Megan. And she's tired of it. And she finally spoke up. She finally spoke up in defense of herself. And I'm proud of her for actually doing that. So I want to read what her statement is. Okay, and I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to actually show it to you on the screen because I'm not in StreamYard. So excuse me, I'll just read it to you. And it's Megan in her, what she's just speaking what she wants to speak the way that she needs to. She said, "At what point are y'all gonna stop making me have to relive being shot by Tory?" She put that in caps, which I love. "At what point are Tory and y'all fans gonna stop lying? Like, how much is the check to keep harassing me? Why is this happening every day? 1 minute, y'all said I was never shot. Now y'all letting him play in y'all face again and say I was shot, but it wasn't him. Oh, okay. I'm sick of this ish. Leave me the F alone. He ain't dare get on that stand and deny he shot me, and that was his choice because he knows he did that ish. I don't give a F about a blog or a bot. What in the F would me, Megan Thee Stallion, have to lie on this MF about shooting me? How y'all mad at the person that got shot? Facts are facts. He did it. It was proven in court. F the hate campaign on the internet. Tory, you shot me. Ain't no new effing evidence. Y'all been saying the same ish for years. Tory, please leave me alone. You are a effing demon. I'm off this silly internet ish. Bye. And then she puts the bye in caps. So poor Megan is actually beyond tired of some of y'all and not believing what the court actually convicted this little Canadian ninja of. And he should find something else to do in there. Don't they have all kind of programs that he could be doing? I'm sure they would let him work on his music. Some of y'all claim he had good music out there and that's why you liked him. I think a lot of the men liked him is because he was actually able to, they thought he was going to be able to get away with taking down a stallion, a young black woman who is about her business. She's loud, she's proud. I'm proud of Megan. You see the thumbnail. I had her picture of at the Met. She was dressed by Michael Kors, and she said she was representing Josephine Baker. And I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was really pretty. I'm proud of Megan. I hope she keeps defending herself. But again, I don't want her to have to come out and say things every time because we know that this person did what he was convicted of. He's not getting out. Hi, Rhonda Aiken. Thank you so much. He's not getting out. And what we need him to do now at this point is stop harassing Megan. Stop harassing Megan because he's not getting out of jail. Okay, he's in jail or in prison. He started his sentence, and he needs to just go ahead and leave this girl alone at this point. Thank you so much for stopping in, Mama Bees. Mama Bees is my moderator. I appreciate it. Thank you. And it's funny, when I look away, I'm actually looking at the chat on another screen. Hello, everybody that came into the room. I appreciate it. Walaikum salam. Thank you so much. This is a new voice in the chat. Merrick, thank you so much. And so that's Megan's statement. I'm glad that she's able to give her statement. She says she's off the internet for now, and I can understand that. I wouldn't want to keep addressing a situation that the court has already addressed. Anything that he has to say now, all of the same evidence they're talking about, they actually had a chance for him to speak to it when he could have gone under oath. For some reason, he didn't want to go under oath. So he didn't want to go under oath, did not want to take the stand, declined to do so, didn't take the stand. So then don't come out a year later after you serving that time and then claim somebody else did it and you're defending that person. There's no way in the world that this person, as much as he hates women, in my opinion, allegedly and in my opinion, is going to take the blame and end up in prison for Kelsey. And Kelsey played herself. I don't know how much they paid her, but I don't think it was worth it. The loss of her friend and the loss of her reputation trying to defend this leprechaun. So, Mama Bees, thank you for greeting everyone that comes into the chat. Rhonda Akelin, thank you so much. Please press the like button. Thank you for coming into Sandra P's Gen Xtra to see my statement on Megan. And this has been a week that's been really tough for a lot of women that have tried to defend themselves. And I'm seeing a lot of people just not address them correctly. I was speaking this morning about Ryan Clark, and I'm proud of the fact that Ryan Clark really strongly defended Angel Reese against RG3, who is a washed out quarterback. He's no longer in the NFL. He's lost his ESPN job, and so now he's doing commentary from his house, as am I. But I've never been a National League star or anything like that, or never been in and had a position with an ESPN. He has, and now we're doing the same thing. He's broadcasting from home, and I'm broadcasting from home. But the difference is I wouldn't put someone behind me nodding and shucking and jiving and co-signing an opinion that is not really just an opinion, it's disguised as an opinion. He said it's a sports take. But at the other side of his mouth, he said that Angel Reese hated Caitlyn. Angel doesn't hate Caitlyn. Angel probably doesn't like her because of what they've gone through. And they're competitors. And I've known many sports rivals over the years. They don't have to like each other. And for him to actually say that and then pretend that he didn't mean anything by it and come out double down, triple down, and then start crying when Ryan Clark addressed him, we can see what he is. He's corny. He's always been corny. So I'm thrilled to see that. Anyone that comes into the chat and they are for the abusive women, they are for men being able to shoot women, I'm not going to allow their comment to stand. I'm just going to hide them from the channel and put them in timeout for the next 24 hours, and they won't be back anyway. Because the one thing about a thumbnail, you can put up a thumbnail. I put up a beautiful thumbnail of Megan because I wanted to read her statement and just reiterate what she said. She's defending herself. So for someone to come in and say the other person is not innocent, but yet this person has already been convicted at trial. Sean Combs, you won't see a lot of that trial here other than for me to encourage the victims and the people taking the stand. We had Cassie's mother on the stand today. I didn't watch any of it. I've just heard a little of it. I know that her mother must have been going through hell at the time. Her daughter was also in her own special hell against somebody that nobody would actually stand up to because they were all so afraid of him. And now he's sitting there. He's old. He's showing that gray. And he's I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in this case. It's a RICO case. So he could get sentenced to Fed time. If that happens because of the person that's in the White House, he actually is a felon himself. And I could see him pardoning someone like Sean Combs. So we'll just have to wait for the outcome and see what happens. But Tory, I started talking about him and I'll finish talking about him. He has been convicted. He is in prison. He's not getting out. I don't believe he got stabbed. If he did get stabbed, good on the person that did it. I hope his commissary is full and that he's taken care of. But I don't believe he got stabbed. I need to see something of the wounds. He said his lung was collapsed. How you doing all this typing and paying people to harass Megan if you actually were stabbed? So I don't believe that. I need to hear more about that. I find him to be probably a liar. Okay, we're not gonna put any links in the chat. Thank you so much, Mama Bees, for deleting some of these people that are coming in. I need to put it on. I think I did have it on subscriber only mode, but that is the only downside of when you go live about a hot topic, something like a Megan Thee Stallion. It attracts a lot of dust in the chat. I'm allergic to dust. It does make me cough, so I would like the dust blown out of the chat. Usually, I will hide them for 24 hours, but I will also block them or hide them from the channel, because if someone is not here to have, you can have a different opinion, but you're not going to be able to put something in here that's not a fact, such as this Canadian leprechaun is serving time. He's convicted for shooting a woman, or the gun charges, I'm not sure. But that's what he was charged with. He's sitting there now, he's crying, he's lying about being stabbed. So I'm thrilled for Megan that's speaking out for herself. I'm sending much positive thoughts to Cassie. A heavily pregnant Cassie took the stand and was extremely brave. And she was called to the stand. I'm sure she could have done anything else that day and didn't want to be there, but I'm proud of her. I'm proud of Dawn Richard. They had another assistant up there today. Everybody's just, now that this person is sitting there in the custody of the state and he can't hurt anyone from where he is, they're brave, and I'm proud of them. I don't know if I could do that. And then to have people get online and say things like they're not innocent, or they're also guilty, or they participated, or they liked it. That's just ignorant. It's ignorant, it's disgusting. I hope Megan can get a good vacation in. We know she works really hard. And this is Sandra P's Gen Xtra. I don't actually know who the comedian is that you're speaking about. So hello, Sharon Gabo. Thank you for coming into the chat. Welcome to the chat. Thank you so much. I was just doing a quick, almost a rant on Megan Thee Stallion, but I actually started out reading her whole statement that she made, just calling Tory a demon and telling him to leave her alone. Now, we saw Chris Brown, another abuser who had been convicted of abuse before and who also always had standing charges against him, felt like he would travel internationally to a place where he had put hands, feet, and a bottle on someone back in 2023, flew into the country proudly and said, "Free Tory." And Megan's ancestors, her mother, her grandmother, had that fool hemmed up within the same day. So Drake posted something. He already was dealt with last year by Kendrick. Let's see him get dealt with again. Maybe he'll go back to Canada and continue trying to rap or whatever it is he's doing. But for now, I just want to lift up Megan, all of the young ladies that are defending themselves. If you're Team Replay, I want to thank you, Team Replay. Oh, you know what? Oh, are there Mama Bees? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to go back and make sure I do that. I set this live up fresh, so I may not be. But Team Replay, thank you so much. I'm actually going to end the live because I wanted to just encourage Megan. I started out reading her statement, which is at the beginning. Thank you for joining Sandra P's Gen Xtra, and I will see you in the YouTube streets. Everybody have a great night. Bye.